So, we're dreaming again in the mind library, according to Frey, the Oracle. I mean, anything to do here? Do we just read? I also see like a blue book and a red book. Is that a Matrix reference? I'm getting deja vu, by the way. Didn't that happen in the first game, or is that a different game? Anyway, Frey is reading a book, humming something under his nose. He's reading a book. Let's see, anything to read here? No. Oh. I was hoping to read all of these bookshelves. You know, is it like a secret one that I can read? No, I guess not. They were just decoration. We either choose the blue one or the red one. Piano? A piano? Wanna try it? Today I'll pass. Okay. Well, let's try reading blue one. How I Met Aiden. Sure. I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. What? Okay. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't Saint Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Yes. Come out, mischievous one, I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit disappointed. I'm widely known by the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come, I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I came to punish those who misbehaved, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why you feel this way? Mom says so. Even though she barely sees you, how could she make that a statement? Well, Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. In a swift moment, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. Okay. It's a pity you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion about? 2 figures peeked out of the dissection room's door frame. It was Bennett and a co-worker of his, Florence. You brought friends. Why did you say so earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit, he was no longer called B12. Bennett was constantly in the great mood. There were barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure, what do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No, I want to become friends. Is this how you make friends? You use some chloroform, I guess. How do you plan to do that? Florence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling as if the answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe. Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. Memory end. And that's how we met Aiden, I guess. We kidnapped him. Good. What's the other one? How I Met Bennett and Huxley. I was 8. I was younger. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was a small rhythmic knocking at first. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to do so, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monsters beneath it. I like to hide with the monsters, you see. I felt safe among them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no locks, so I ran to the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand curled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one the plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We are sorry to interrupt you, but afraid we have no place to go in this cold, and the other households we turned to expressed quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we're so very tired. Do you live alone? The person in the hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man, his quiet presence in the room, and how good would it be if he appeared sooner. He was nothing like these violent strangers. Alright. Are you good at keeping secrets, little one? The doctor asked. The only option I had was to nod in approval. Great. Bennett dear, if you'd be so kind, do release the child. She's no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. I'll get Bennett when he was like so rough, like a thug. Am I? The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor, he continued. Figures. Yes, doctors are all evil. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents. Or rather, Bennett said that. If you don't, I'll kill your parents. Bennett said in a casual tone, as if it wasn't a threat. Oh, okay, so he said, like, if you don't, I'll kill your parents, you know. So very, very, very casual. I'll kill your parents, I guess. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry, just your mother then? That settles it, the doctor beamed. Now, little one, accompany us to the bathroom, for I am so awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smaller man elbowed him. Oh, sorry, that was a joke, bad one. The doctor quickly backtracked. In the morning I found the two peacefully sleeping in the bathtub, having eaten all the soap and the shampoo on the shelves. Oh, okay. So, I guess they sleep in the bathtub, and they eat soap and shampoo. Is that how it works? That's just how it works, I guess, and that's them right there. Good. I can barely see Bennett, you know, in the hazmat suit. Is that his face? It's hard to tell. Good. The next day, they settled in the basement, and a week later, I was doing all kinds of errands for their research, collecting bugs, buying a year's supply of soap with the funds in my money jar, just eating me out of house and home, and helping to carry out the bags of unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mom never ever went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and reassure me that he'd keep an eye on them. Okay, that's how we met them. Such strange people. Such strange meetings. But, they slept in the bathtub that one time, but I guess they do live in the basement, I guess. Is that how it works? I'll save the game. Anything else? Can we go over here? Can we go down? Left? Right? No? Any other stories? I read all the stories, so... Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Wilshire? Sure. Frey chuckles. Alright. I'm rereading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and, how you say her name? Persephone? Persephone? I don't know. Anyway. Hades and Persephone. I think I know this one, yeah? Yeah, anyway. They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful, Persephone? Google, how do you pronounce Persephone? 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 Pronunciation? Is there a way to pronounce? I'm gonna Google pronunciation of this name.
Persephone.
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 Persephone. Persephone. That's how you say that word. Persephone. Persephone. Alright. Let's try this again. They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. Persephone, right? Persephone? But I believe it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met. Ah yes, victim blaming. Is that what you're saying? Which is quite rare for a Greek god, considering. Even though the pomegranate seeds Persephone ate Earth and returned to underworld for half a year, she was allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. Just like you come back here only during the dream state. Or is this comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Oh my, Seems like someone's fallen asleep already. Sleep well, princess. Day 6. Whoa. Weren't we on like day 2? I feel like we're skipping to day 6 so fast. More coughing. Are you alright? It's nothing, don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. To the bathroom. Or we cough up all our insides into the sink, and then we die. Woo! Let's see, the bathroom's over here, I think? No, actually, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. Where's the bathroom again? Is it over here? No, there's Felix. What's up? Actually, that's not Felix. It's Bennett, actually. Oh, he doesn't have his hazmat mask on. Bennett? Okay, interesting. He has, like, multiple eyes. I mean, we always see a lot of characters with multiple eyes, actually. But, you know, these ones are, like, small ones under his left eye. Oh, it's just you. Hi. It's rare seeing you without the mask. Oh, it's easier to blend with the crowd in it. And safer, considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit, not much. Not to the point of I'm being unable to sleep anyway. Ever since Henry removed the eyes from my internal organs, I've been just fine. Internal organs, eh? Apparently these orbs don't like when soap gets into them. You need to use the sink, right? Yes, I've been coughing up ink lately. Okay, it really is ink. I thought it was just joking, you know, because the ink princess metaphor, but no, it's actually ink. Ink, huh? Maybe you should collect it. We can make a fortune on selling ballpoint pens. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violet room before a game of chairs starts. Game of chairs, eh? Game of chairs. That was like a very popular TV show for a while, right? Wasn't like the ending bad or something? Or anyway. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with his financial proposal, leaves the bathroom. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. Well, now that's better. Oh, right. There's something I want to get before we go to school. Visit Felix. That's what I'm going to do. Toilet paper. Alright. Interesting that we see Felix's, like, real face. They're all just anime characters, aren't they? There's Felix. Let's save the game. Good morning. I know that look. Do you need something? Oh yes, do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh, what for? A friend. Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend. Rather... don't tell me it's that god guy. Yes. He doesn't like germs, apparently. Yeah, okay. Is that how you interpret it? You know, he doesn't like touching everything, like everything feels disgusting to him or whatever. The god has mysophobia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go. I got a pair of gloves. Thank you. Yes, yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. Warp to school and also find C. Oh, we can't use it for ourselves. Anything else you can say? Now shoo, I'm working. Working on my experiments. My experiments. I mentioned the violet room. Can I go in now? Do not disturb sign is hanging on the door. It's open. Enter. Yes. Yes. Probably gonna get murdered. Hey, what's up? Bennett seems occupied. Pester Bennett? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Chainsaw. Oh yeah, didn't he mention that he likes using the chainsaw to dissect the organs or whatever? Pester him. I raise my voice. Bennett? Ah! Bennett suddenly turns around, the chainsaw still in his hands. And... yep. Man, the developer loves, you know, drawing disemboweled organs. Before I know it, my insides spill on the floor. Man. Oh man, don't star me like that. No one ever reads warning signs these days, do they? Ah, do not disturb. Okay. He's like, gosh. Supposed to knock next time, Charlotte. Sheesh. Anyway, I guess I knew in some form or another that was gonna happen. Always like disembodied what is it called? Disembodied bowels or what is it? I don't know. It's your your intestines. They just love drawing it, I guess. I assume developer. Assuming they do their own art, I think. Oh, I'm not sure actually. I just know the developer's name is Etherane. I don't know if multiple people work on this game before. I guess I have to look at the credits, but anyway. Sometimes, the developer also does the art. Sometimes it's a different person that does it, Well, anyway, let's go to school. We can warp. Can we, just walk to school, though? Come on, it's better cardio? No? I guess not. We have to warp. We can't walk, I guess. But does it say warp or walk? Walk, warp? Walkity warp? Or just warp? Alright, let's see here. I do wonder, though. Can we, can we, find more of those concept art? Or not concept art, but fan art or whatever? Maybe if we go to different parts of the school, we fight different enemies and get, specific, art from certain places? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna pursue that in particular, though. I don't know if it's worth it. If I see, a new kind of, student, maybe. Yeah, these ones we fought before, they never drop anything, so I'm just gonna escape them. Go canteen again. No, we don't see God, I guess, or see. Go over here. Anything to say of the teacher? No? I guess class hasn't started yet, or maybe class did start already. I just gotta fade to black, so I don't know. Maybe we already went to class. Try going to the first floor again. Anyone at the first floor? Infirmary. Garden. I assume no one in the garden. I don't see anything. I can go all the way to the hallway again, but I don't imagine there's much there. Oh, Charlie. Henri? Henri practically throws herself at me, a wide smile is plastered on her face. Hug. I've missed you. Hey, let's go feed the magcats before class. The stray ones. So the rumor was true? Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Although I forgot my wallet again. Okay. It's okay, I can buy it. Really? What a relief. Let's go. Alright, lead the way. Guess I'll have to find see you later. Because Henri is too yandere. She just is suffocating me by forcing me to hang out with her no matter what. Not allowing me to go anywhere else. Also, we're not going to the library for some reason. That's interesting. She doesn't want us to go to the library. We go to the roof, though. Hey, remember that one time we were supposed to go to the roof and everything? Also, a student fell off, and they died. You know anything about that, Henri? What were you doing during that time? Because it seems like you would be a witness, or maybe even the perpetrator. Perpetrator. Well, nothing here, I guess. I wanted to walk around just in case there's any enemies or whatever. Any enemies in the washroom? No? Doesn't seem like it. Stop wandering around already. Okay, we're not allowed to wander around. Nani? So clingy. Alright, let's go to the... Oh, actually, let's go to the canteen first to buy some food, and then... Oh, I barely have any money. It's okay, let's settle for cheap stuff then. I got junk food. Canteen snacks, high in carbohydrates. Okay, well, we're not supposed to eat it. Come on, we don't need to go there right now. Wait. I thought that was the garden. Oh, hold on, where am I supposed to go? What's my task? Find C. Oh, find C before class? That's interesting. I thought I was supposed to go to the garden, though. I thought that's the garden? Or I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Or do we need to buy more stuff? I wonder. Can't buy the healthy food. Oh, battle. Just the bullies again? Sure, why not? Just kill them real quick. Blackmail. All 3 of them are dead. They died of anxiety because we blackmailed them. Good. Oh no, it's the first floor. Okay, I don't know. It's hard to keep it straight in my head. The first floor is where the garden is, not the second floor. Because I thought the garden, is on the left side, so I thought it was the second floor or whatever. But no, it's on the first floor. I mean, it makes sense. But then again, this game kind of, in general, it's a little nonsensical. But I guess it would make sense the garden would be on the first floor, not on the second floor. Meow! Meow! Oh. Hey. The magcats nuzzle against my hands. No need for formalities, I'm just a mere human. I bring out the snacks we brought. Is this junk food, good for magcats? Today's special flavor is failure and impending doom. I wonder what they taste like. Magcats hastily eat with eagerness. Good cats. Let's visit them next time too. Sure. Now then, let's go back and change for PE class, shall we? Sorry, there's something I have to do before the lessons start. But I'm here. What else are you going to do? What other business can you have other than spending time with me? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. Totally not gonna stalk you and make sure you're not cheating on me. Where would C be, though? I don't know. Where would C be? CB? CB. Where would C be? I don't know where C would be. Where would the god of this world be? I don't know where he could be. I guess the washroom, maybe? And that's where we left him last time? No, he wasn't not here. Where is he? Comfort room? No, just a 4th-dimensional pyramid. Roof? No. Or maybe the library. Henri did specifically mention not to go to libraries, so maybe that's a hint. Oh, there he is. Hi, want some gloves? C puts down the book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Busy? Sort of. I'm gathering information on this world. My memories are incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and lists of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped the organization of my mindscape, but it was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps the school library isn't a place you should turn to. I don't know, sometimes you can find manga. The manga exists, actually, in public libraries. Those are the best books, just find some manga. Yes, perhaps I should have taken the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. If you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets, then absolutely. Oh, well, why don't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out the book of truth from my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. I'm just a conspiracy theorist, don't worry about it. They're a bit silly. Here, you can have it. Just the ramblings of a mad woman. C reaches out only to stop midway. His breathing hitches. Sorry. I can't accept it after all. Why so? It's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? That would be kind of you. Then it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You don't have to, really? I want to. Here. I got a notebook from C. I write stories, you see. See? Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you read it. I don't want to, touch your disgusting germs afterwards. Don't worry, I'll keep it. I almost forgot. I brought you these. Hand the gloves. You said you didn't like touching things, did you? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? Do you see someone else here? No, it's just... Thank you. You really need to have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help to you. Sorry, I have to run. We have PE class today. See you, C. See you, C. Doesn't look like this information will never become useful. He's reading books. Lots and lots of books. Can I read this? I open C's notebook. There's a text titled, The Story of the Two Gods. read it. I mean, I don't know if it matters, but sure. Let's hide in the washroom and read it in the corner like a weirdo. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't matters where I read it, but I'm role playing. You see, this is a role playing game. You wouldn't like read the notebook right after the guy gives it to you. You gotta hide somewhere, right? Read it. Long, long ago, long before the universe was created, there were two. One was born with a power to create, a gift. The other was not. He only watched new creations come into life each passing day. So creator and observer they became. These were the names they gave each other. Okay, well, the observer is obviously Umbrella Man, right? But there's two gods, apparently. Every single thing became real the very moment the creator thought of it. So he created, accidentally, chaotically, indiscriminately, while the observer arranged his creations into structures, giving them order. That's how the world was born. However, their bliss did not last long. Even after every single atom in the world was perfectly arranged, the gifted one continued to create, threatening all order that came into existence over billions of years. So for the world to continue its existence, the creator gave up his own life. "I'll give you my power," he told his friend. "Kill me and become the keeper of order in this world," he asked of his lifelong partner. The observer refused. How could he destroy the most important existence in the world? "Please," the creator begged. "Save me before I become chaos in its pure form." The observer refused until the very last moment, until the creator completely lost his mind, consumed by the growing chaos inside him. Unable to completely destroy him, the observer sealed the creator along with a part of himself that cared for him deeply. That tiny fragment of him became this world's only god. The sealed world became the house, and the former creator's existence became scattered all over the place. Okay. Deep lore, I assume. So, I mean, the house is the world, is the world we're living in right now. And the observer is the god of order, the one who's making sure everything is not chaotic. But the creator is the other god that got consumed by chaos from creating too many things and was sealed away, I guess, by the observer eventually, because they couldn't completely kill him or whatever, kill her or him, I don't know, it. And now the existence of the creator is scattered all over the place, which might imply that is what C is, like a small fragment of the original creator is the idea. Maybe? And maybe in some other cases as well? I don't know. Not sure. Because the observer can also possess bodies, right? As you can see before, he could possess like the little boy or whatever, the schoolboy. The yellow eyes. He also possesses Charlotte's dad, right? Another indication of possession was in the first game, but it was like a different person. It was like someone wearing a mask, an execution mask, but maybe they weren't an executor. They were like... Maybe it was C, in a different form? Not sure. Well, anyway. I don't know. Let's go to PE, though. Let's not think about it and make our head hurt. Let's go to physical education. Which, despite me not really being all that athletic, actually, I did pretty well at PE. Really all you need to do is just... I mean, it depends on the teacher, I guess. But I remember my PE teacher, at least... I don't remember my PE teacher from, like, middle school or anything. I know in high school, anyway. My gym teacher was nice, actually. He was like, hey, just, like, do the thing that we're supposed to do in PE class. Like, you run or something. You do, like, a run, or you play some sports or whatever. Just follow the lesson, and then you get good grades, really. Just participate, really, That's how you get a good grade. So that's why I got a good grade in PE, even though I definitely lose my breath after 10 minutes of like running. I'm really not athletic at all. Anyway, my locker is the last one on the upper right. Oh, there you go. Nani? Something's off here, Seth. Something like this, like weird eye organ thing. You know. I mean, the school itself is already weird. I mean, the entire game is already weird. So is this weird? You know, this weird eye thing? Is it weird, or is it just normal in the context of the world? Just slightly off. Slightly odd. But not anything new. Interesting. There's invisible walls on this locker, but not on this one. But anyway, I just want to check all the lockers just in case I can open them, but I guess I can't. Well, there's a locking sound in distance. What? What does that mean? Hello? It's really locked. It must be that teacher... Or it must be that the teacher accidentally locked me in. Oh no! The oddities push me down to the ground. Also, my throat is really dry as I'm dying. As I rip apart my body parts, I cough out a considerable amount of ink-black matter. I'm coughing in real life. Just what is this? I'm suffocating. Isn't there somebody? Ink kept flowing and flowing out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. In a moment, all went black. Alright. Now time for things to get weird. More weird than it, usually is. Wilshire, wake up, sleepyhead. Frey? Finally awake, I see. You're finally awake. They got you try across that border, eh? Just like us, or that thief over there. Now, I always mess up that quote, by the way. The Skyrim quote. I never know what the exact dialogue lines are. I just always say, you're finally awake. You're finally awake. Caught you trying to cross that border, eh? No. Just look at this reality bubble. The universe is expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do believe me. I'm as puzzled as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is a classic symbol for disassociating from reality. Does that apply to you too? Maybe. I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much. Anyhow, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the nutrition label, Might as well be. So what should we do? Feeling adventurous yet? Well, it's better than sitting here. Let's look around. Well, not much to look around, but I guess, yeah, Frey's in the party. Good. Triple face mirror. Use? I mean, it's the only thing we can use, but... just want to make sure there's nothing else. Alright, fine. Only one choice. Free will is an illusion, so... Well, now we're over here. A lot of stripes. They say that stripes make you look slimming. But I think that's a lie, I don't see a difference when someone wears stripes. Looks the same to me. Anyway. Double face mirror. What to do? No, we just end up over here. Which, makes me think that we should instead do the other thing. Turn it around. There's a red switch behind the mirror. Use it. Red switch activate, and then we all die. Kaboom! No? Oh, and now we're over here. Double face the mirror. Turn it around again. There's a white switch this time. Use it. White switch activated. Oh, and now we're over here. Okay. And now we're over here. All right, good. That made sense. That all made sense. Totally. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I wonder if these pictures mean anything. I don't know. 1, 2, 3 or something maybe? Blank. And this one's like 1, 3... 1, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4... Is there some kind of numerical sequence I should know? I don't know. And there's this thing, like, turns around, like that, like that, like that. How strange. there gonna be a password? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Save the game. And I knew I just died, I guess, I assume. Bad end. We're sorry, your IQ is too low. You're too dumb to continue the game, actually. So, you die. Alright. Let's figure this out. So yeah, there's gonna be some kind of password. But... holy macaroni, I don't know. I mean, the first one is 4. If I had to guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You just count how many symbols, I guess, it has. So I assume it's like fill the blank. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a better hint here. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. 1, 2... I'm assuming it's 4. And on the picture, it's 2? So, like, 2. The answer is 2? Because you see, well, number 2, you see here is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 symbols. So it's 2. The answer is 2 for that one. And there's this number sequence I don't understand. 1, 2, 4. What is this? I mean, maybe it follows a pattern. So, like, it's horizontal, diagonal, then vertical. I'm assuming it's rotating counterclockwise. So choose the one that's counterclockwise and a diagonal, maybe? So 1? It looks like maybe 1, maybe? 1. So, okay. 2. 1. 2, 1, and then this one is... Huh. What is... This is hard to understand. I guess that rotates like this here, and then goes like this, I assume? It looks like it's rotating again. Oh. Yeah, to me it's either 4 or 5. I don't know which one though. 4 or 5. I'm gonna say 4 only because this is pointing down. And this is also pointing up, or is it? I don't know. It looks like stopwatches. Because these aren't. They don't look like arrows, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's gonna be 4. That's my guess. I guess. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So 2. 1. 2, 1, 4 is my guess. 2, 1, 4. It could be completely wrong. I'm gonna save the game, obviously. Save the game and explode again, probably. 2, 1, 4. Ah, did I do it? I think I did. All right. I wasn't sure about the last one though, to be honest. I basically just picked the one that made sense. Looking at the circles, you know, there's like a dark side, there's a white side, you know, when you rotate the circle, what makes sense without flipping it, right? If you flip it, then it will look completely different. It'll be on the other side. So to me, it will only be like 4 or 5, but I still wasn't sure which is which. I'm thinking maybe the arrows are the opposite ends, you know, because you see little like lines on top of the circles on the ones that we saw before. But those are maybe not the arrows. It's actually representative of the opposite end of an arrow. So I'm thinking that was maybe that was the indication that was a 4. But anyway. Oh, now over here, more numbers. Oh no. Also, I need a cough. Excuse. All right, more numbers. I don't know what these numbers mean. And the mirror is smeared with ink. Okay, so obviously can't go back. Mirror to reflection room. Okay. There's a bunch of numbers here. Oh. Oh no. Okay. 512838 7335. Well, there's a bunch of number combinations, and I guess the idea is you're supposed to pick the right one. But how do you know which one's the right one? I guess 7445. Well, they are opposite ends, right? So maybe it's the one that reflects the other side is the answer? Because that's what it says here, right? The mirror to the reflection room. Something about reflections. Oh, this was over here too. Okay. Oh no. There's these ones too. And over here as well. 1, 2, 3. So probably something to do with these number combinations in comparison to the numbers we see here. I have to write all this down because I don't think I remember all of these numbers. Well, I guess let's see what happens if we choose the wrong number. I've just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. What? Wait, did that work? Hold on. I just kind of brute forced it, I feel like. I don't think I solved the puzzle. I was trying to choose the wrong thing. Okay, nothing happens if you put the wrong thing. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on a minute, because I didn't mean to accidentally solve the puzzle. I was actually trying to put the wrong number in the code to see what happens, like get killed or whatever. But actually, that's the answer? What? Hold on. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It's just I'm just putting literally the code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as I see it. So maybe that is the answer. You just follow. You don't follow any of these like weird codes. You just put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it is just a troll. I don't know. I accidentally did it, but I didn't mean to do it. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe okay. Maybe it is my guess is instead of looking at all the number combinations that make it all so complicated, all you needed to do was look at the numbers of each room, and it was the only code. Well, maybe not the only code, because the first code also was the same in all the rooms, but there's also the code that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You would think it would number the paintings, but actually it's the code. I guess, maybe? I could be wrong. Anyway, save the game. I don't know. I'll look at the walkthrough, later. Not to beat the game, but to see what the answer was supposed to be. Maybe it was that. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, see the past and you'll see the future. See the past and you'll see the future. Memory 1, feminine. Go into the mirror? Not yet. Memory 2, individuality. And I assume memory 3, decomposition. I see. Well, let's go in here first. Oh, it's Aiden. Dear girl, I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Also, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Interesting. Charlotte wasn't always this way, I guess? Or maybe she was just young? I don't know. Anyway. Here's another memory. Individuality. Good. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What, you want to hear about Pythias again? Such a curious drone you are. Well, the Pythias. The ancient race. The females of our kind go by the name Freya. Males are called Frey. Were we always just meat dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into two factions. The globalists, this is very, just suddenly globalists, just like, it got very political. No, the globalists, who want their minds to become one with everyone, and the individualists, I can't say, individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started the god hunt to get rid of the Oracle and the globalists alike. Why, you would ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture, and we want to prevent that by all means. But globalists were stronger. They outnumbered us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when the individualists started to commit mass suicides, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves from the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. We became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, just for the player to go through. No, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We're a sick, sick nation. And I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory, simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps that little Miss Intruder will bring about our end. It is always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone, for living beings the Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite of our minds. While it seemingly granted a wish to connect, it was what destroyed us, like social media. No, the irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. So that's the boy you've modeled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true? The things he said? Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That is why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. I want to believe you, Frey, but it seems like I don't know you at all. Okay, that's more Pythias lore, I guess. And yeah, the Pythias were originally just like vessels for the Oracle and everything, and it was kind of like this weird hive mind, right, is the idea. But then they fought each other, because some of the, I guess, vessels wanted to have their own individuality and everything. And there was a big war, right? It makes me wonder what the executioners were, Were they the globalists? Were they the individualists or whatever? Or were they something else entirely? I'm not sure, but it seems like both factions eventually succumbed to, death, basically. They both lost, really. Maybe to the heat death of the universe or something? I don't know. Anyway. Memory 3. Decomposition. We're back? Oh, thanks science. No, not thank God. Thanks science. Charlotte? Hey, wake up. Don't play dumb. Oh, yes. Is this what happened the first time we came out of the TV, I guess? Being taken over by the Oracle, She's decomposing. No, this can't be happening. Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? Oh, what was that? I saw like another person down there. Weird. Miss Wiltshire. Yes? I had a thought there. Which also may have been your thought, but that's beside the point. Maybe Miss Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure it's you anymore. You turned into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore, where I wasn't a weird meat thing. Frey sighs. It's all because you took pity on me. And now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. Alright. Good. Alright, is that it? We go back here? Leave? Yes. And now we're over here. Good. Alright. I know, surreal is a genre of this game, so... Particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Use. Transparency effect on. Ah! Help! I can't see myself. Off. Good. Let's, misuse. Warping effect on. Ooh. Gifting mirror. Got candy. Yeah. Lemon flavored. I eat the candy. Tastes like chicken soup. Oh. Well, that was a lie. Questioning mirror. Oh. Oh, okay. I misuse, I guess. What happens if you choose the other things? I don't know. Use? Killing mirror. Oh. Whoops. It was the killing mirror, as it turns out. Well, try again. Interesting. So we misuse to go over here. That's the idea. Gifting mirror. What do we misuse? Stealing mirror. What? My anxiety pills? Oh, this is bad, Seth. Without them, I'll get hard to socialize. That's, I wonder what that means. Doesn't that make it harder later on or something? I actually don't like that. You know, I'm gonna rewind, okay? Or, I don't know. There's a kind of like long-term consequence or something? I wonder. Okay, fine. I'll just save here. If I need to go back here, I will. But that seems like bad to not have our anxiety pills. I don't know. It just seems like a gameplay mechanic that is very important so that I can heal later on. Oh well, I'll just eat that. Go over here. Questioning mirror. Last time I just pressed X, so because I wanted to like maybe go back, you know. I wanted to go back to the gifting mirror the first time, but I couldn't. So that's why I pressed X to cancel. But actually, it just I assume it just misused. So what happens if you use? Which period was earlier? Paleolithic? Correct. Oh, now I'm over here. Okay. What's over here? I misuse. Oh. Hold on. Okay, save again. Oh, and you go over here. I wake up someone opening the door. Oh, so you were here. As I thought, it was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors opened for me. As expected from God. Is something wrong? No, why? You're crying. I must have startled you. Eh? Why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretches out his hand with paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom in my hands as I wiped my cheeks. Flowers? The wounds are healing? Oh, thank you, C, for coming to help. You're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Alright, take care. Alright. Weird. But yeah, really the only consequence is that we lost our anxiety pills, which will make socialization a lot harder. I wonder if that is just... I don't know. Will it just become an annoyance later on? Or is it like a real gameplay thing or like a story thing even, where you like die or something because you don't have anxiety pills or whatever? I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway. Where to now? Warp home? Seems like the only option. Doesn't look like we go anywhere else. I'll just check it all over. There's nowhere else to go. It seems like anyway, so I guess I'll just go home. Warp home. Ahem. Alright. Oh. Talk to you guys. Ow, 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 ow. Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this ruin is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, heathen maggot! And this monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine? This specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider. And now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Aren't you gonna treat it? If you're going to blabber, I'm gonna amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but does that mean there are spiders in the house? Well, one of our workers accidentally broke the glass of mutant uranium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not, they should be clean by now. I think. Alright? Please don't move so much. But it's itchy! I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir! Okay, there's just killer spiders in the house now. Don't worry about it, I guess. It's just TV room. Nothing in the TV room. Nothing in the kitchen. It's rare to see workers in the library. Hi! Hello, Florence. Okay, that's Florence. You look pretty today. Thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. I got a small cube. It's my Bennett blackmail logs. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was asleep. I guess we just do that, I guess. Man, he really should cut down on soap. It makes him so hyperactive he sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes will be useful to you. I acquire Bennett's memory cube. Thank you, but won't you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? He can come fight me anytime in an RPG battle. Good. Should I be using this memory cube right now? I don't know. Save the game. So I guess, okay, these are cubes. Okay, these are memory cubes, it seems. Even though they're ultra rare and super rare. Oh, memory cube side A? Alright. Hello? The planet I was born on had two races living on it. Humans and Overmen. Overmen? We looked the same, yet our roles in society were completely different. I was born as a designer baby in the laboratory of human resources. A B-type born to live on nutritional soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics. Okay, very specific. All for the sole purpose of a sticker saying safe for skin, approved by leading dermatologists, on a tiny tube of cream. What a strange purpose. Oh, there's more, so much. A-types are the smart ones. They were fated to participate in intelligence tests and surprisingly parapsychology. We had this Paul guy appearing on the TV all the time, predicting match results and making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. Okay. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous places like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. Then there are E-types who are used as pets. Okay. B-types are good looking and have good stamina. They're used in commercials and the movie industry and medical tests. Okay, so that's why you're the B-type, you're the Bishi type. C-types are the living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candles. Pieces of clothing, sometimes, but it's banned in most areas thanks to some activists. Alright. I guess a little bit better than E. E-types. A-types have it the best, I guess, but they die of overworking. I don't know. I could see some analogies, maybe, of some like animals. Anyway. In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, yes, which stands for motivation points. MP could be traded for rewards and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Tough one. Smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. Best buddy. If your friend is feeling ill, report immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After somebody was reported, they never came back. Oh, okay, best buddy, eh, quote unquote. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out, be among A-types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was to become a test subject for medicine instead. To be purposely infected with a skin disease and all kinds of treatments tested on me. Oh, that's a promotion, eh? My hair fell out, it grew back, my bowels were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug, they were restored. I vomited and vomited and vomited, all food turning sour in my mouth. I felt like all my insides would come out through the esophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and 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 over. One day, I was accidentally infected with eye plague, an incurable illness that made eyes grow on both the skin and internal organs of the infected. Okay, I guess that's the origin of his eyes. Or his extra eyes, anyway. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation, thinking it was the happiest time of my life. The disposal day came. Anything else? Cube side B. A person in a lab coat came in, looking too young to be an executioner. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which by a lucky coincidence is today. But it's been cancelled just an hour ago. Just when I signed papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? I'd rather be dead, Mr. Huxley. Oh, okay. That's how you looked like before. Haha, is that sarcasm I'm hearing? Ah, yes. They must have stopped giving you intellect suppressants, for they are not cheap. Would be such a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know, I'm researching eye plague. Yes, the incurable eye plague, which I'm going to cure. And you, my dear, are going to become the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. And it's the fact that your kind are the most beautiful of all the types, as you're constantly used in commercials. So it would be an exaggeration if I said that you were chosen for a pretty face. And timing. Timing was also crucial. Just recently I realized that I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. And that's a little troubling. You madman. Yes, I am. Worry not. We'll become the stars of the modern era. Science bless us. That meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people started dying in the name of science. Ah, yes. So that's how they met. A crazy scientist. Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both overmen and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He brought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, it said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consisted primarily of various greens and products high in protein, meat included. One day I decided to ask, "What kind of meat is this?" I inquired of Huxley, who was vigorously waving his hand in the air. As I learned later, he was using a VR environment to work. I guess VR. Of C-type of your kind, I believe, he answered, not turning away from work. Oh yes, yeah, the C-type that was used as livestock. The greatest delicacy of our time, truly a feast of gods. Feel like vomiting yet? He added, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough. Because they died of distress. Ah, yes. Cannibalism, of course. Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical capabilities, so I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much. Spent more time with me than he should have. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get into a body bag and declare me dead to the whole scientist society. What's happening? I asked. We're leaving, was his short answer. As it turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade. What Henry Huxley was actually testing were the capabilities of a human specimen, only to confirm that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As we boarded his spaceship, he began quickly explaining that we are a threat to society, that he found a cure from eye plague a long ago, and now he only used it as an excuse for doing other projects, that we need to find a new home. Wow, that's an interesting backstory. Anyway. And that's how they came here, right? We printed all the money we needed on the day we arrived in the house. You can just do that? You could just print money? And that's how we ended up living there. Memory end. Transfer home. All right. Okay, those are Huxley's memories. Or, well, not Huxley, rather. It was Bennett's memories, rather. Then I wonder how, like, who are the other ones? Are they also, like, the other people who are in the hazmat suits? Were they also other of his kind? I'm actually confused. Which are the humans and which are the overmen? You know? Are the humans were the ones? I mean, it would make sense if the overmen. And the over would imply, like, you know, the overlords, right? Over people who are, like, you know, who are like over others or whatever. So I assume the overmen are the ones that are the ones in control of that society, and Bennett is from the society where humans are made into, like, you know, pets and like livestock and human experimentation, you know, not a big analogy of, like, you know, animals, I guess, basically. And so Huxley, the scientist, who was maybe also an overman, or maybe like another human. I would guess an overman though, because he had such access to like science and all that. And he confirmed that humans and overmen were the same thing, but that was dangerous to their society because the whole point of that is to keep them separate so they could dehumanize the humans and use them for various purposes, right? Is the idea? And so that's why Huxley and Bennett left in his spaceship, and maybe others as well. That's what I'm guessing. Like, he tried to save as much as he can and tried to save other humans, right? Like Florence and all the other ones in the hazmat suits. Maybe not. Or maybe he made a bunch of clones. I don't know. And then again, Florence looks unique, right? When she opened up her mask or whatever. I assume I don't know. So she looks different. So she doesn't look like a clone. She looks like another human, maybe, that was saved from being used, right? As experiments or whatever it is. Maybe. Anyway,